Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Shifting Tones, a podcast with nerdy tones and shifting formats. It's also your uncle's favorite podcast to listen to while he's in the bathroom. I'm your host, Sam, and I'm joined by my two wonderful, amazing co-hosts, Spiffy Steffi
Woohoo, that's me.
and Larissa.
Hiya.
How is everybody doing today? How is your weekend? How are you been since our last recording? How are the haps? What's the haps?
Larissa, do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
You could go first. So Sam and
Me?
I's weekend
Okay.
is usually the same, so.
Okay. My days have been good. They've been busy. There's been a lot of winter weather, so my work schedule's been kind of all over the place.
All right. Snow days?
Snow days and cancellations, things like that. So that's been nice. Just trying to keep a more consistent schedule at home.
Mm-hmm.
I have more exciting news than that. I have my next tattoo scheduled, so I'm getting that.
Wow.
By the time the episode this comes out, I'll have that tattoo done.
Wild.
Jeez, that's exciting.
You're like springing this out of nowhere on us. That's so cool.
Yep. And it's a nerdy one. It's another nerdy tattoo, so that's relevant to the podcast.
That's
Is this
fun.
I think you've said it on the podcast before, so if not, I'll bleep it out. But is this the Mob Psycho one?
This is the Mob Psycho tattoo.
Okay.
So I have a Naruto. Yeah, I've got a Naruto tattoo, and now I'm getting my Mob Psycho tattoo next. So I'm super excited about that. The last couple days, I'm going back to work chat now.
Ooh.
It was parent-teacher conferences, so that was exhausting.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mentally draining.
Absolutely.
I think I've talked about it before, but during parent-teacher conferences, I'm not the one doing the conferences. I'm just translating for them. So
Gotcha.
I translate between Spanish and English. So kind of like a light switch going on and off. I'm switching back and forth, and it can be very exhausting.
For sure.
I think I remember my parents saying that when they would go to parent-teacher conferences, they would go for me and my brothers, and the teachers were always like, yeah, your kids are doing great, whatever. And they would always say that the worst part about parent-teacher conferences, it's always the parents that come that they don't need to see, usually. Like the parents that actually they need to talk to, that have the problem children or the children who aren't doing well in school, or the parents who are the problem, those are the ones that never show up for the conferences usually.
Mm-hmm. For my case, it's a little bit different, but I'm not going to go into that. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think I've been doing much of anything else. I'm still working on personal projects, schooling.
Nice.
Because I am enrolled in a 12 credit hour school.
Oh yeah, advancing your education. Yes.
Yep. So just kind of the run of the old. What? I don't know what I'm even trying to say anymore.
Oh, come on, you got this. Use words.
Well, they fail me. They escape me now.
Oh boy.
So.
Oh boy.
I mean, I haven't really done much of anything since I think our last recording. So that's been what's up with me.
Fair enough. Larissa, what's up with you? You're the chill girl.
Sure am. That is my name for today's podcast episode. And yeah, you may or may not see that on our little screen recording grab. All of our usernames have different little nicknames that our host today always likes to add to the bottom. And you might see that because we're going to be adding this video of the screen recording to our YouTube channel.
Yes. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be exciting. You won't get to see our lovely faces yet. We're still working on that, but baby steps. We're making that YouTube more interactive feeling. I know there's a few listeners out there who will watch on YouTube, and we super appreciate it because you are very niche following.
Yes. We get sometimes it's a lot of views, sometimes it's a view or two, but it's okay. It's views.
That's all right. Absolutely. You know, that YouTube algorithm, it really works in the laws of exponentials where it's really, really hard to get your first 1,000 views, but once you start getting those subscriber counts up, it just kind of flows like gravy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So hopefully with adding more video recordings in the future, we'll be able to get that. Maybe we'll get a plaque in the future.
Yeah, Mr. YouTube called me the other day and said, hey, we want to send you this plaque, but you got to make at least one real video first.
Right. Exactly.
I said, okay, Mr. YouTube, I got it.
Not that you don't enjoy Steph's lovely illustration, which, by the way, whenever I look at it when I'm doing some quick editing, I'm like, wow, this is great. Very nostalgic, very retro, very pixel based. It's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I should do a new one. I thought about that. I was like, I made that over a year ago. I should make a new updated one or something.
Well, I always thought if we were going to keep using it and like post continuously on YouTube with that GIF that we have that you've created, switching the TV background to whatever we were talking about, like for that topic. I know it's a lot of work, but like, okay, so this week we're talking about, I don't know, Super Smash Bros. So the background Super Smash Bros. Symbol, like blinking in and out, and then for 90s cartoons, it's a 90s thing, and I don't know, be a lot of work, but
It would be. And hopefully it won't be relevant because, like I said, we are working really hard. We have all the equipment. We just need to do some more testing on our end, technical difficulties and such, which I'm sure listeners, you all understand.
yes.
But anyway, my weekend was very relaxing and chill. It was lovely. We spent an afternoon playing board games with Sam's dad and stepmother. It was very lovely. We celebrated their anniversary with some nice cake. And then the night before, we had some friends over. We also played board games late into the night. And it was so late, actually, when we were starting to pack up our bags. I was like, you know what? I thought that TikTok ban was going to happen. I'm going to see if I can open it up. And it was banned. But haha, joke's on us, because I think Sam, you made a tweet about it, correct?
Yeah.
Less than 24 hours, it came back, which
made me mad because my tweet was supposed to go viral and supposed to make Shifting Tone super famous.
absolutely.
I tweeted out a picture of it and I said, now that TikTok's banned, all of the TikTok users have now began flocking to Shifting Tones to start listening to us because we're the next best thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So all 170 million users from TikTok are now Shifting Tones fans. Thank you so much for coming.
We appreciate it. Yeah, that's how we're gonna get our plaque, actually.
That's right.
Yeah.
Super easy. Easy mode. That's why I banned TikTok for that day, is to try to get our, followers in.
It was actually really 4D chess play on our end, but
right, and then I restored it 20 hours later.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see how long it'll stay. My gut says it's only going to stay for an extra 90 days, and then we'll see it sing its last song for real, but we'll see. We're enjoying TikTok. I know Sam gets a lot of inspiration for his videos on there.
Yes.
So
Yep.
yeah,
Absolutely.
And so other than that, I've been watching the inauguration today, which we won't get into because we're not a political podcast, but I will say we are a welcoming, safe place for all.
That's right.
Well said, Lorissa.
Yeah.
And we don't support fascism.
No.
So mine was similar to Larissa's. We did play board games this weekend. We played board games and we played some new ones, which I was very excited about. One was called Trio, which is kind of similar to most like just standard card games like Rummy. And you got to make trios with the cards. And there's only 1 through 12, and there's only 3 numbers of each card. So it's kind of difficult to do to get 3 of the same number. You have to ask people for their highest and lowest card. You can go read about the rules. It's very fun. I suggest buying it if you like quick, easy card games.
Yeah, super fun.
Oh.
We also played Bargain Hunter from 1981.
Yeah.
That is like you go around the mall essentially to a furniture store, department store, pet store.
What, looking for good deals?
Yes, exactly.
You spin a spinner in the middle, which is on an old credit card reading machine, where you put the credit card in it and then you swipe it back and forth to see if it's approved or not.
Yeah, and if any 2000 girlies out there like me have ever played Mall Madness, it's exactly like that, except the 80s version where the credit card machine was literally a mechanical one where you had to slide back and forth.
And so, yeah, you go around the board and you have to collect one of every item except for the pets. You can only get 2 pets. And the prices change. So there's like sales and you can change the prices of different things on the cards. It was actually really, really fun. It's kind of a difficult game, but Larissa ended up winning, getting all 19. I did.
I'm the big bargain hunter, guys. I know how to scope out a deal. So ask me for future advice.
And then we play Quicks, which is a dice game. Very fun if you like Yahtzee. And then we play Tiki Topple, which is a fun, simple, easy game. I suggest getting all of them. I have so many more board games we have to get through. So that's why we like to do our board game nights. If you guys have any board game suggestions that you think we should play, send them our way. We would love to hear them. Other than that, I believe that's primarily all we did this weekend.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
I did order Puerto Rican food for our board game night because I'm tired of pizza. And we have a local place that everybody loves. And I called them up and I was like, hey, can I get rice and beans for like 6 people and then pork for about 6 people and then some pastelillos. And after some back and forth, we figure out, okay, here's a tray of this. This feeds about 6 to 8 people. Fantastic. We are on day 3 of eating rice and beans and pork.
We are.
The pastelillos went right away, so that's good. And that's after feeding 6 people with people getting seconds and then taking it over to my dad's the next day and 4 people eating and getting some seconds and then having it as lunch today.
That's
Yeah.
But
awesome.
we turned them into burritos today, which was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just want Puerto Rican food. Like,
Well, come
Yeah,
up
next
by
time you're up.
us.
Yeah,
We
I
got
know.
the OG real stuff.
that's right. But other than that, sorry, that was a long little weekend rant I don't usually do.
That's all right.
We're gonna get into my controversial corner 2025.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And I try to make them more controversial this time because you guys said
Good.
I'm getting a little weak.
It was
Okay,
weak sauce for sure.
A little bit. A little bit.
and I know this one it's probably weak. I'm going from my weakest to my strongest.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
Okay. We'll see.
cursive is stupid. Boomers are
Oh.
always like, "Oh, kids can't read cursive anymore. What a shame." Yeah, it's called advancing in culture and technology. I guarantee Egyptians don't know how to read hieroglyphics,
That's
right?
true. That's
Right?
true.
Why bother? Well, I mean, some probably do, like scholars and stuff, but it's not learned. It's not common language. They learn Arabic now, or a different form of writing, but it's not hieroglyphics.
I will argue it is controversial. That is a controversial take.
What,
because,
cursive?
Yes,
Miss
What's the
because
Teacher.
point?
it is a teacher, because there are actual like studies proven that learning cursive and having a consistent writing where you don't lift the pencil can create different like learning unlocking different like learning pathways and making connections in a brain for a young learner. So it might not be relevant to you, but it helps when you're like with younger kids learning it. There's different studies for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I absolutely hated it and was like, this. First of all, I even said as a kid, I'm not going to use this in the future. Guess what? I was right.
We don't, absolutely.
I know how to read it
Mm.
because it kind of looks like another language, but it's just cursive.
Mm-hmm. I am slowly losing that skill. I did realize that the other day where I was like trying to squint and figure out what the letters are. I can still write them all, which thankfully I retain that skill. But sometimes, depending on people's, well, I will say handwriting in general quality has gone down. So if you don't have great handwriting, cursive is almost impossible to read. And so for that reason, I might be inclined to say, hey, maybe let's find a different way for people to write these things. Print's great, because I'm sorry, doctor, I know you're stereotypically are supposed to have bad handwriting, but that's really important for you to have good handwriting so we can read what we're supposed to do for a medication. Like we should stop making that a stereotype. That's my controversial corner. Don't allow doctors to have bad handwriting.
Yeah, absolutely.
One other tidbit about cursive is that there's been studies done where cursive actually helps writers who are dyslexic. It's actually easier for them to use cursive.
Interesting.
Not my problem. All right,
Wow.
number 2. Number 2. Stores should limit the amount of trading cards that you can buy if you're over the age of 18. And that is in any sense of purchasing trading cards.
Interesting.
They are for children. It is a children's game, whether that's Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece. They are children's games. If you're an adult and you enjoy them, that's fine. I do. I just recently bought the One Piece trading card game, and especially if it's a brand new release, one, the store should be able to set the price to whatever they want at MSRP or more, especially if it's in high demand. And 2, it should be a limit of 1 to 2 per customer, and that's it, because scalpers are the bane of children's existence, and children can't enjoy collecting the game. Because when I was a kid, all I did was collect the cards. I didn't play it as much, and I didn't have to worry about like, oh, I have to buy this card online from like some 40-year-old the basement dweller selling it for 10 times the price because he got it at Costco in a bundle like at 7 a.m. after he beat the heck out of like an old lady.
I will say, I think we could implement an interesting system, the old like Chuck E. Cheese bottle. Like you can't go into the store and buy the playing cards like in mass quantities. And by mass quantity, I mean like more than a couple boxes.
Right.
Unless you have a kid with you.
Oh, yeah. Chuck E. Cheese rules.
Right?
I don't know if like Walmart and Costco are going to implement those, but I feel like TCGs should.
Right, absolutely.
I feel like they're all going to lose money, so they're not going to do that.
Right, no, they never would. But I will say, I disagree with you. I think those card packs should be priced at MSRP. Maybe a couple cents or $1 more for inflation and tax purposes to cover some like odds and ends business expenses, but they should not be like charging double or triple the price
how about
of a box.
Instead of charging over MSRP just in general, it's you present an ID when you buy them, and if you're 18 or older, the price gets like a 20% increase. If you're a child, it's MSRP, baby.
I mean, maybe that'd be actually an interesting store policy for sure. I don't know if you could do it. I don't know how that works with discrimination laws. We need to contact our local friendly lawyer for that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. And number 3, most controversial
Whoa.
opinion, boomerangs are underrated. I think we need to bring back boomerangs. I think there needs to be a boomerang guy at every school once a month doing a talent show. What are those called? Assemblies?
Yes.
Because what a crazy invention that you have this stick and it's either bent at like an angle or it's got 3 things coming off or multiple or whatever, and you throw it and it comes right back to you.
It's
That's
really cool.
insane.
Yeah.
And yet they're just like laughed at or looks, oh, that's a kid's toy. No, everybody should be forced, screw cursive. Everybody should be forced to learn how to use a boomerang. That's a real world skill.
Oh my.
Well, isn't it an Aborigines practice? Like, we should respect it. Like,
right,
it's not a
absolutely.
kid's toy.
Well, it's become one essentially.
Well, sure, but that's because of reasons we don't need to get into. But
right. But yeah, boomerangs underrated, more important than cursive. That's it. That's the hot take.
I'm not even gonna comment.
Poor Miss Teacher over there is crying.
I know.
You know who uses a boomerang or supposedly uses a boomerang?
Who?
Kangaskhan from Pokemon, because
From Pokemon?
he's from Australia kind of looking. He looks
Yeah,
like a kangaroo.
yeah.
That's the only segue I have into today's episode, which is Pokemon Jeopardy trivia.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm excited.
So as you can see now on the screen in front of you, YouTubers, we are doing Pokemon Jeopardy. So if you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you're listening to audio only, hop over after you finish the episode.
Yes.
Or play it like simultaneously to give us double the views, and look over on YouTube so you can watch it.
Yeah, just mute the audio on your YouTube video.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
I didn't include any fun pictures because that was a lot of editing and a lot of time. So these are just the questions and answers. But if you would like to, actually in the video edit, I could probably pop up the cards that are attached to some of these.
That'd
so
be really
you might
fun.
actually see pictures. But as of right now, as Sam is saying this, there's no photos. So we have 6 categories, just like in Jeopardy, that you will be answering questions for. So number 1 is Pokemoves. These are based on Pokemon moves. There will be 4 choices. One of them is not a Pokemon move that is listed on an actual Pokemon official trading card.
Oh.
You have to try to figure out which one is not.
Oh.
Number 2, Pokemon or Pokenaut. One of them is a Pokemon, one of them is a drug. Try to figure it out. You're trying to figure out which one is the Pokemon.
Okay.
Poke crime. A Pokemon has committed a crime. You're trying to solve it and figure out which Pokemon committed the crime.
Oh, okay.
Number 4, Disney Buddies. Pretty straightforward. I give you a Disney character. Tell me who their Pokemon partner would be.
Ooh.
Huh.
Number 5, we have Gen 1 Pokemon Translator. I have taken a Gen 1 Pokemon's Pokedex entry from one of the games, usually anywhere from red to like gold and silver or crystal to get a better one. And then it's put through Google Translator multiple times back and forth through multiple different languages and created something weird. You have to figure it out. And then number 4 is the random category. I think I was going to rename it like vacation because I think they're all vacation related questions, but it's random.
Okay.
Special shout out and thank you to Zane Games over on YouTube. Go subscribe to them. They are a Pokemon content creator and they do silly Pokemon trivia quizzes all the time and Pokemon Jeopardy. And it was the inspiration for this. So thank you, Zane Games. These are all original that I wrote, though. The categories are, some of them have been in his videos, but all the questions are original.
Ooh, okay.
Creative genius over here.
Yeah, yep, my genius is showing. So one of you will select a category first. It doesn't matter who, I guess. And then we'll go back and forth selecting categories. It's not like if you get it right, you keep selecting. But whoever selects the category first will get the first crack at answering it. And then the next person will also answer it. And I'll just tell you if you're right or wrong at the end once you both answer it.
Are you picking the first one then, Sam? And we're going to try and go from there?
Yeah, why don't I pick the first one?
Yeah.
Is there a special category you guys are drawn to, either of you?
I like the translator one.
Oh,
that was fun.
We'll just start at 100 for the translator ones. Is that cool, Larissa?
Sure.
We'll just let Steph actually choose first because she wanted this category. And then you'll pick the next category and so on and so forth.
Okay, that works.
Okay, but you guys both get to answer this.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, sweet. It worked. All right, so I'm just going to delete this for 100 points. This has been translated. This is the Pokedex entry. Sea niches from Nelson, period. Shining's eye is also behind the chicken.
Oh Lord.
Can I refer to my Pokedex on hand? Is that allowed?
So, yeah, you guys are both more than welcome also to pull up any sort of Pokemon resources you can for this. This category is all Gen 1 Pokemon. So
yeah. I'm trying to think of, like, for me, like, Shining Eyes. Nelson. The
Shining's
sea.
eye.
Shining's eye, whatever. English.
Right.
My guess, I'm gonna guess Lapras.
Lapras, okay.
Okay. Let me
Larissa.
see. I'm looking through my Pokedex because I am, as you know, longtime listeners, I never played a Pokemon game besides Pokemon Go. So I'm scrolling through my decks real quick just to see what kind of guy might have shining eyes or is from the ocean. It's got to be a sea guy. So I like your answer of Lapras, Steph. I'm not going to steal it from you.
I don't think you can.
No.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with. So, does it have to be the specific type of Pokemon, or it could be like anyone along the evolution line if it has an evolution?
It's a specific Pokemon.
So, if I said one and you're like, no, it's the baby version, I don't get the answer.
Well, no, it's a specific Pokemon. So if you said like Jinx and it's Smoochum, you're wrong.
Right, that's what I meant.
Right, because it's not
Okay.
that Pokemon. And it's also only Gen 1, so.
Darn it, I was trying to get an extra hand out there.
No.
All right, I'm going to go with Kingdra then.
Kingdra? Okay.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Steph, you said
Yeah.
Lapras. Let's see the answer. It was Kabuto. This is the entry from Pokemon Crystal. 300 million years ago, it hid on the seafloor. It also has eyes on its back that glow.
Okay.
That's great.
So, yeah, there you go.
We were close.
Yeah, see, I just wasn't thinking fossils, but that's all right.
That's fun.
That was translated back and forth between like English, Chinese, Spanish, Swahili, Filipino. It was all over the place until I got something goofy.
That's so good.
So no points for anybody.
Darn.
So is it Larissa's turn to choose one now?
Yes, Larissa, you can choose any point value, any category.
Okay. Shoot. Let's go with Pokemoves for 100.
Pokemoves for 100. Okay. All right. We have 4 Pokemon moves that are on official Pokemon trading card.
Okay. So it's on the card, not necessarily the video game or the Pokemon Go app.
So we have 1, Act Cute, 2, Snugglebug, 3, Alluring Smile, or 4, Afternoon Nap. Which one of these is not on an actual Pokemon card?
Can this also be from any of the generations, or is it just specific to one?
Yes, this can be from any generation, any Pokemon card.
Okay.
English version.
I'm going to go with Afternoon Nap. I feel like Snugglebug was a red herring, and I'm not going to fall for it.
Okay. Steph, what's your guess?
I was thinking Act Cute.
Act Cute? All right. So the real answer is Snugglebug.
No!
You got red herring, Larissa.
I did.
Sorry.
I thought
champ.
too hard.
You did.
Should have went with it.
Act Cute is a wild just Pokemon move to have. So I get to choose now?
Yep.
I want to try Disney Buddies for 100.
For 100? Okay. Who would be Bambi's Pokemon if they had a partner?
Oh, and this is from any gen Pokemon?
Any gen?
I would think it would be... Oh, wait. Bambi's Pokemon if they had a partner. Well, in the movie, he was friends with a rabbit, so I'm going to say Scorbunny.
Scorbunny? Okay. Larissa, who are you guessing?
I'm also trying to frantically search for a bunny. Either that... Oh, because there's a squirrel, right? Oh, no, that's a skunk that he's friends with. Nothing. He's also friends with a skunk.
Initially, I kind of thought of like a Pokemon that was similar to Bambi, but then I remembered he's friends with a rabbit.
There are tons of those. There's deer Pokemon. There's
I know, that's what I was thinking of at first.
Many woodland creature Pokemon.
Absolutely. Oh, he's purple. I'm trying to go for the skunk. He's a purple guy. And he's got a...
Skunk or Stuntank?
Yeah, Stuntank. Yes. I'm going to go with that.
Okay. And the actual answer is Cubone because his mother's also dead.
That's crazy.
That's so good.
So if you remember from Pokemon, Cubone's mom
That's insane.
died, and that's why he wears a skull because it's his mother's.
Wait, stop.
Yep.
I can't believe you put that.
Crazy. So if you think that one's crazy, just wait. There's other answers.
Oh my god. So we have to think outside the box with Disney Buddies. Okay.
You gotta think outside the box for all these, my friend.
Oh my god.
I will say only Pokemoves might make sense.
God.
All right.
That's really good.
So 0 points for everybody. Where are we going to next, Larissa?
It is my choice. We are going to do Pokemon or Pokenut for 100.
Okay, I will say this is probably the easiest category.
Okay.
Just because these are all either Pokemon or Pokenut. And I will say, try not to use your Pokedex for this one.
No, that's fair.
Vibrava or Voltaren? Which one is a Pokemon and which one is Pokénot? There, so you get first stab.
I get the first stab? Okay. Vibrava is the drug.
Okay, Steph, do you agree or disagree?
I think the opposite. I think Vibrava is a Pokemon.
Okay, so Larissa thinks Voltaren is a Pokemon and Steph thinks Vibrava is a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Let's see who's right. Vibrava. Vibrava is a Pokemon. It is the second evolution in the Flygon.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it goes Trapinch, Vibrava,
Yeah.
and then Flygon.
Because it's 3rd gen. Yeah, that's a 3rd gen one. I at least know 3rd gen, kind of. That's about it.
And that's something. That might get you somewhere in this quiz, Steph.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Steph has 100 points. Congratulations.
Nice. You know what? I'm going to go for a biggie because that was fun. I liked that one. We're going to do Pokemon or Pokénot for 400.
For 400.
Ooh,
Whoa.
stepping it up.
Stepping it up a little bit.
Stepping it up. Get it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
stepping it.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We all got it.
All right, Steph. Which one is a Pokemon? Cobalion or Clobex?
I'm gonna say Cobalion.
Cobalion?
Cobalion?
Cobalion or Clobex?
Cobalion. I think Cobalion's a Pokemon.
Larissa, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Okay. You guys can share this profit of $400 if you're correct. And you wear Cobalion
Okay.
is a legendary Pokemon. He's the blue deer dog thing.
Oh, I
That's
would assume
awesome.
some
He's
sort of
very cool.
lion Pokemon.
He's very cool looking.
So what, we're doing 200 each then?
I'll give you both 400.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Why not? Larissa, where you go next?
Where am I gonna go? Let's see. I like testing the waters by like going through the hundreds first. So let's
Okay.
go with Pokecrime for 100.
Pokecrime for
Ooh.
100. All right. Frosty the Snowman was murdered. All that was left behind was a carrot and a puddle of water. Who could have done it?
No. But they didn't eat the carrots. That's strange.
Nope.
Hmm.
Frosty the Snowman murdered in cold blood.
We have to figure out what Pokemon
Committed the
Murdered
crime.
Frosty. Yep.
Oh
Yep.
my
Which
goodness.
Pokemon murdered Frosty the Snowman?
Oh my.
I'm gonna say, I don't think this is his name. Is
Okay.
it Abomasnow? Is that?
Abomasnow is a Pokemon, yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Abomasnow.
Abomasnow, okay.
Wait, but we're figuring out who did the crime?
Yep.
Mhm.
I think Charizard.
Oh,
You
that's
think Charizard
smart.
just melted him?
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, but wouldn't the carrots have been charred though?
You would think that.
Oh.
You gotta look at context clues. And Larissa, you're kind of right. The carrot would be charred. And Steph, you're right. Charizard would melt him. But the Pokemon that's going to melt Frosty the most is Meltan because he's melting him.
Oh Lord.
That's so
What a
good.
dad joke in there. Ain't
That's
no
so
way.
good. I thought of Abomasnow because I thought he was just jealous of him. You know, he's like,
That's a-
I can be the only one here that's a snowy Pokemon.
That's a good reason. I like
Mhm.
your thinking. And you're thinking in the right place. This wasn't right.
Okay.
All right, Steph, what are you up to next?
Let's do a big one. Pokemon or Pokénot for 500.
Oh, you're going back to the drugs, so you just want the points.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Steph is
yeah, we gotta get
addicted.
somewhere.
Get it? Addicted because
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
drug category. Okay. Trokendi XR or type Null. Which one is a Pokemon?
What the heck is this? This is quite odd, but I'm just gonna guess and say type null.
Okay, Larissa.
I agree. I think it's type no. I think I remember hearing that somewhere in the whispers in my back of my brain.
All right, you guys are both getting 500 points. Type Null is a Pokemon.
Whoa,
That's
nice.
literally its name. Type : space Null.
It's
That's-
so
that's
goofy. What does he
wild.
look like?
Oh, it's a goofy looking Pokemon. He's a goofy guy.
Okay.
The name reminds me of like an unknown, but I imagine he doesn't look anything like that.
No, he looks like he's on all fours. He kind of has like a
Jeez.
hatchet for a head.
Oh no!
He's like 4 different colors. It's so good. It looks like a child came up with the idea.
right.
Like, what do we name him? And they tried typing in a goofy name, and it just came back Null. And they're like, okay, that's his name. All right. So you guys both get 500 points.
I'm excited.
So
I'm keeping track of mine. I'm at 1,000.
can you keep track of Larissa's as well?
What?
what?
Larissa's at 900. I don't have pen and paper in front of me.
Okay.
Larissa's at 900.
Mr. Host.
Yeah, sorry.
I was literally just using my phone's calculator because I'm not pulling up any Pokedexes. I'm trying everything
Oh.
by memory. An honest
Interesting.
attempt.
You guys might get the Pokemon drug ones then, but that's about it.
That's about it. Yep.
All right, Larissa, what are you going for next?
What am I gonna go for? Well, there's only 100 left, so let's go with random for 100.
Random for 100.
Mhm.
Okay, remember this was supposed to maybe be called vacation. I don't remember. We'll find out. I went to the beach, but I think we have to go home because ...
Oh. Is this the answer for like a Pokemon or?
The answer is a Pokemon.
Okay.
You have to finish the sentence. I went to the beach, but
Sure,
I think we have
sure.
to go home because...
Oh, shoot. I'm trying to think of all the like toxic Pokemon because the only one that's coming up in my head is like Ghastly, but I know there's like a sludge Pokemon. I'm thinking that there was like an outbreak of something in the water, maybe like a bug type one because there's like an algae bloom,
Yeah. You're thinking. You can try Google too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with my gut here.
Okay.
Because Muck has always been a horrifying creature to me, and I imagine him to be like an oil spill. So I think it's because Muck had an accident. So
Muck used to work for BP back in the
exactly.
good old days.
Yeah.
Steph, what's your answer? What's your guess?
So to complete the sentence,
Yeah.
we have to go home because coughing. Like you started coughing.
Oh, okay.
I like
okay,
that.
I like where your brain's at. All right, let's see what the right answer is. Knocked out because you had no towel. You had to go home because knocked towel.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna get these, but I tried to think of it.
It's unfortunate. Can't go to the beach because no towel.
Well, I always go to the beach without a towel. I just,
what?
Go towel free, You just
towel free since '93. I guess you can dry off by like just laying in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
You're sitting on the sand.
Absolutely. That sand is warm and feels nice. And I also bring a chair with me. So
fair enough.
My turn?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're gonna do pokey moves for 200.
Pokey moves for 200, going back. All right. Back to where it all began. Kind of. All right. Pokemon move number 1, Bee Revenge. Number 2, Ear Influence. Number 3, Energy Milk. Number 4, Monkey Business.
I just feel like Ear Influence is just a wild name for a move, so I'm gonna say Ear Influence.
Ear Influence. Larissa, what is your guess?
I feel like Energy Milk is a milk tank move.
Okay.
So I think that one's real, even though it's very unhinged. Monkey Business sounds too American for a Japanese card game. So I'm going to go with Monkey Business.
Monkey Business. All right. Let's see what the correct answer is. It's Monkey
That's
Business.
Crazy.
I made that up.
Okay.
So I believe Bee Revenge is from...
Is it Beedrill?
No, Vespa Queen.
Oh, okay.
Ear Influence, I think, is from Audino, maybe?
That makes
sense. Or Minccino. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. Energy Milk is Miltank, and Monkey Business is my own.
Okay.
All right. Steph, what category do you want next?
Well, I just chose that one, so Larissa's
Oh,
got to
Larissa,
pick
what
one.
category do you want next? Sorry, she got it right.
I get an advantage here, potentially. Let's go with Disney Buddies for 300.
Oh, we're going for a 300
okay.
Yeah,
corner.
absolutely. I've tested the waters, okay?
Who would Rapunzel have as a Pokemon partner?
Oh! I feel like the obvious answer is what I'm thinking of.
Which is?
But I think that's not the correct answer because you're trying to go Mr. Cool, non-obvious. The obvious answer is Kecleon, okay? Because...
Oh, yeah, because the gecko thing.
Mm-hmm.
Iguana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Iguana?
Yeah. Yeah, they both have lizard guys. But I feel like that's wrong. Oh, it could be like Ponyta because there's a horse. But I don't think that's right either. Oh, what about the witch? The mother is a witch. Or something hair-related? Magical hair. Who would have magical hair?
These are all good questions.
I know! Oh, and you're such a trickster. You know what? I'm not going to go with the obvious answer.
Okay.
I'm going to go with an oddball answer here. I'm going to go with Ninetales because she braids her hair, and I feel like Ninetales would definitely braid her hair.
Okay.
That's a fox, right?
Yeah, but she's got very voluminous hair. It's very long, Rapunzel's got very long hair.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Steph, who are you guessing?
I'm going to take the obvious answer that Larissa mentioned before. I'm going to do Kecleon.
Kecleon, okay. Larissa, you were on the right track. Unfortunately, it's Combee.
Darn
because she needs a comb for all the hair.
Damn, that's so good. She can't have a braiding hair partner? Rude.
No, sorry, just combs. Just bee combs. All right, no points for that one. Steph, what is your next guess or answer question?
He moves for 300.
Going back to the moves. Okay. You're feeling confident, it sounds like.
No, I haven't gotten a single one yet.
Here we go. Okay.
What
The
the hell is
Pokemon
this?
The Pokemon moves are as follows: Eek, 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 or Eek. Which one is not a Pokemon move?
Well,
And here's a hint. I'll give you a hint. They're all on Cleffa cards. They all come from the same card.
I'm not looking it up, so don't worry.
I don't know. I guess we'll choose number 3 with the 4 E's in it. I don't
5
know.
E's in it.
5? Okay. No. Oh, I guess with the capital. Sorry, I wasn't counting the capital letters.
You still want to accept that as your answer, Steph?
Yes, I suppose so.
Larissa, what are we going for?
I'm going based off of aesthetics because card designers and graphic designers have to pay attention to what type looks like on a card, and they're going to pay attention to how many letters are spaced in between things.
Okay.
And the one that is most unaesthetic, and I think I'm wrong, but I'm going to go with number 1.
The Eek with 2 E's.
2 E's, yes.
All right. The correct answer is Eek with 5 E's, number 3. Steph, you got the correct answer for 300 points.
Nice.
I thought that was pretty funny.
That was really good, actually.
It's a stupid one.
It's very good. It's very powerful. All right, that was Steph's question, so Larissa gets to pick the next category.
Let's go with Poke Crime for 400.
Okay, we're going back to the category of Poke Crime for 400. Let us reveal what this is. There has been a random spree of head trauma-related injuries. Almost everyone has amnesia from the attack, but says they think they were hit on the head with an object. Who's the big tough guy doing this, huh?
Oh, is it actually a tough guy? Because I feel like that's a red herring again, bringing it up where you're like, we're gonna think like, oh, it's like Machoke or Machamp because they're so big and stony, or like
just
Steelix, right?
Just reading the article as the journalist provided.
Yeah, I feel like that's leading, so I don't think that's right. I'm gonna go with Hypno because some voodoo magic's going on there, and he has hypnotized everyone.
Okay, Steph?
I think this is the right one. Is it Grookey, the second evolution with the sticks for the monkey?
Oh,
No, Grookey's the first one.
Shit, what's the name of the second one? That's the one I'm thinking of.
Every second evolution of Pokemon is so unimportant. I don't remember
unforgettable.
his name. What? It's like Thwacky.
Thwacky, that's right. Thwacky, okay. That's who I'm thinking.
That's a very good guess, Steph. And Larissa, yours is pretty good too.
Because he's a big guy with sticks. It says a blunt head trauma from something, an object.
Could have been Rillaboom.
It's true.
He's the next evolution with big sticks.
Yeah.
Could have been Tinkaton. She has a big hammer in her hand. Remember Tinkaton? The correct answer, unfortunately, though, is Hitmontop.
Darn it!
So hitting them on top of their noggins. Hitmontop.
Darn it! I should have with my gut thinking like the fighter Pokemons. Darn it.
You were on a closer track then.
Yeah.
Larissa.
You were closer, but it wasn't even in the same realm because it's just silly that he's hitting them on top. Hitmontop.
I don't get a cigar. Ugh.
No cigar. All right. Who chose that one?
Larissa, I'm gonna choose Gen 1 Poke Translator for 200.
Ooh, okay, we're going back to the translator. Grab the booty, my cat, and forcefully stay in a hot city because you can't move when it's cold.
That's so good.
What the heck? Oh Lord. Hot city because you can't move when it's cold.
I'll be honest, I don't remember who this was. I just remember grab the booty, my cat, and forcefully was when I translated it from like Zudu.
I'll say it. I don't know why this one came up, but it is a funny Pokemon. And I'm thinking the hot city, the magma kind of in Gen 3 when you go to that town. I'm going to say Slugma.
Okay, these are all Gen 1 Pokemon. Is Slugma still your first guess?
No, wait, I forgot the title. Wait, just kidding. Who's a hot Pokemon from Gen 1? And not hot in like that kind of way.
Are you sure? Because it sounds like you are.
No, not in that kind of way.
Who are you thirsting for in Gen 1?
I'm not thirsting for anybody.
I'm
just trying to. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna go with. I guess just because I can't think of anything else right now at the top of my head, I'm gonna do Charmander.
Charmander, okay.
That's pretty solid. You know, immediately what I thought of, also like Steph, was not first gen, and then I'm like, no, it's got to be Gen 1 because I was gonna go with Litten. Duh.
Litten would make sense, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're able to remember to stay on track.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with My oldie, but a goodie, Ponyta.
Ponyta. Okay. I think the more obvious part of this clue was the first sentence, actually. Grab the booty, my cat, and forcefully. That would lead you to Pinsir. This quote is from Pokemon Yellow. Grips its prey in its pincers and squeezes hard. It can't move if it's cold, so it lives in warm places.
That's so good.
We're never going to get these ones.
That's okay.
But they're really good. You gotta use context clues, Steph. Come on. You know Pinsir and grabbing the cat booty.
I always think Pinsir's like Gen 2 for some reason, too. Like,
no, I could see that, actually.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that.
No, Gen 1, sorry. All right. Larissa, what's your next choice?
Let's go with Pokemon or Pokénaut for 300.
All right. Pokemon or Pokénaut for 300. Bayfortus or Behem. Which one is a Pokemon?
So I don't recognize any of these. So
one of them is 100% a Pokemon. The other one is 100%
I'm trying to think of like commercials in my head because a lot of them are medicine like jingles, and neither of them. Because I keep thinking I'm singing the Antivia song in my head constantly.
Can't sing it out loud because copyright.
Sure, absolutely.
As soon as you said drug commercial with songs, that's the exact one I sang in my head.
It's the only one that matters, duh. Let's go with Bayfortus is the drug. I feel like you would name a drug that. You wouldn't name it Beheman because it just doesn't sound druggy.
Doesn't sound druggy,
nope.
Okay? So you're saying Behem is the Pokemon and Bayfortus is the drug. Okay.
Exactly.
I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking Bayfortus is the Pokemon.
Okay. So Steph saying Bayfortus, Larissa saying Behem. One of you will be correct, and the answer is Behem. He is the evolved form of Amalgam, or what's his name? The little weird alien robot.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's like the weird Zool looking guy. He looks like you would find him in like Tiki Topple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep,
so I was right. Oh,
yeah.
That's exciting.
So, Steph, give Larissa 300 points, please.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I did. Don't worry.
Thank you. All right, Steph.
I'm gonna choose Pokemoves 400.
Pokemoves for 400. All right, let's zoom back in there.
I at least have a 25% chance here on these ones.
It's true.
All right, here are the 4 Pokemon moves. We have number 1, Everyone Explode Now.
That's so good.
Number 2, Cha-Cha Real Smooth. Number 3, Fiddle Around. And number 4, Groovy Dance.
I'm sorry, there's no... Okay, I'm gonna lose my mind, and I might just quit if there is one that is just a Pokemon move of Cha-Cha Real Smooth. Like,
I want it to be real.
There's no way. I'm choosing that one.
All right, Steph, you're choosing Cha-Cha Real Smooth.
Oh, I want to believe Cha-Cha Real Smooth is real, so I'm not going to pick it. And I'm pretty sure I remember that Groovy Dance is a real move. Same with Everyone Explode Now. Why? I don't know. I just feel like it's like an Explode Ren power.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Fiddle Around.
Fiddle Around. All right, let's see what the correct answer is. Cha-Cha Real Smooth.
Oh,
darn it.
Yep, I created that one. I was trying to think of a funny dance move.
I want it to be real.
The category.
I was just like, there's no way. There's no way. I guess I'm not quitting now, so.
Yeah. Oof.
All right, you're back in the game, Steph.
Yes.
All right. Larissa, pick your next category.
Let's go. We'll close it out because I know Steph is really into this and I want a chance to get it right first. 200, Pokemon or Pokénaut?
All right, it's the last category in Pokemon or Pokénaut. Let's see how well you know your drugs. Duosion or Decadron?
I know that Duosion is a real Pokemon. He's like the evolution of Solosis. So,
are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive. So Decadron is the drug.
Okay, Steph.
I was going to ride on the tails of her confidence and agree with her because I have no idea. So I'll agree with Larissa.
Let's see what the answer is. It is Duosion, and you are 100% right. It is the second evolution of Solosis. I'm surprised you knew that.
Positive.
The only reason I know that is because Solosis was my Poke Buddy for so long because I was trying to get his evolution. That's the reason why I know that.
Oh.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Good reasoning. All right, so the Pokemon or Pokénaut category is completely closed out. Steph, where do you want to move on to next?
Pokecrime 200.
Pokecrime 200. We're going back to the Pokecrime, the scene of the Pokecrime. Oh no! Ash Ketchum found dead on Route 118.
Oh no!
Officer Jenny notes that the victim has suffered a single gunshot wound to the head. Who could have done this?
A gun?
Ooh.
Hey, man. I don't write the rules. Also, there are guns in Pokemon.
Boo!
In the video game or the anime?
No, in the anime.
Oh, okay.
In the manga. There's guns in it.
That's so good. I'm sure it's censored for American audiences.
Nope.
No?
Nope. I remember watching it when I was a kid. Yeah.
And this could be any Pokemon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pikachu gets shot at like multiple times with like a machine gun.
Not our Pikachu.
Yeah.
Was it a Team Rocket? Was it Meowth?
I don't remember actually.
You know what? Speaking of Larissa said Meowth. I'm not gonna say Meowth, but I do.
You can. I'm not gonna go with it.
Well, no, because Team Rocket, I feel like would be out to get Ash Ketchum, right? But Team Rocket, you know who they have? Wobbuffet, and I just feel like Wobbuffet would take the shot. So
Wobbuffet would take the shot.
I would say Wobbuffet.
All right, Larissa, who's your guess?
I am tempted to go with that same logic, and the only other Pokemon that isn't Meowth is Ekans. But I feel like Ekans can't hold a gun.
That's fair.
Oh, boy.
Pretty good reasoning. Pretty good reasoning.
Shoot. I'm like going through this Pokedex and seeing if any of them look like they belong in the Matrix, you know, and would hold a gun. But the only one that's coming to my mind is Timber. I feel like Timber would have a gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what the correct answer is. Capsakid, because pew pew, he capped a kid.
Oh!
Put a cap in that kid.
What a
Capsakid.
pun.
Never even heard of that Pokemon in my life.
It is in the newest Scarlet and Violet.
That'd be why.
It is the fire grass Pokemon. It looks like a little pepper.
Oh, okay.
That's
like
like a Capacid. Yeah. That's so good.
I thought Capsakid was hilarious.
That's good.
That's
Yeah,
one of
that's
my
pretty
better
good.
jokes I've written here today. All right. So if you, by the way, if you choose Pokecrime moving forward,
Yeah.
you can see the answers are the snowman melted because Melton.
No, for sure.
He shot Ash because Capsakid, and he got hit on the head, so hit him on top. So maybe think a little bit more wordplay.
I always forget about the puns because the time we get back to it, I forget that they're all puns and not like based off of random logic.
Fair enough.
I still like the Wobbuffet answer.
I do
Pretty
too.
solid.
Let's go with Pokecrime for 300 since it's on the
Oh,
brain.
you're going back to the crime. Okay,
yes.
okay. Hating on random over there.
No. We'll get back to it.
Uh-oh. Youngster Joey had his scooter stolen from him by an unknown assailant. And worst of all, his Rattata was sleeping in the front basket. Who stole this poor kid's scooter?
Oh no, not youngster Joey.
Yep.
Oh no, and his Rattata's gone? Who's gonna steal him? No one, but Steelix, of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're thinking.
Yeah,
now we're
we're
thinking. Now we're using big
cooking.
brain.
See, Larissa's on top of it because I just don't know. Scooters.
Scooters the Pokemon. Scooters.
I want him to be a Pokemon now. Let's create a little kitty.
My mind is actually blank. You know what? I will refrain to answer because I think Larissa's answer is pretty good, and I just cannot come up.
You don't
with
have
one.
any answer at all.
I do not.
Okay. The correct answer is actually Steelix was a great answer.
No.
However, they didn't steal the kid's lollipop, and he didn't steal licks from that. Vespa Queen, though, because she's the queen of Vespas, and no one else can have one.
Vespa's a scooter. Steph, you were on the right track there about thinking about scooter.
Right, but I just couldn't. I don't even know that Pokemon is. So
She's the evolved form of Combi.
That's right.
I don't know Combi personally.
Right here,
with
look
that.
at it. Look at it.
Kobe's a cutie, okay? You gotta look it up again.
Okay. What's the next category, Steph?
Oh, let's finish out Pokemoves or not.
Okay.
No, I mean just Pokemoves. 500 Pokemoves.
All right. Here are your 4 choices. Number 1, pay for parking ticket. Number 2, look for keys. Number 3, minor errand running. Or number 4, let's eat together.
I'm pretty sure it's pay for parking ticket because I can't see any of these Pokemon driving.
You would be wrong because one of the Pokemon is literally a motorcycle. It's called the what is it?
You talking about Riverum?
Yes.
He's an engine. He's an engine block.
Oh, okay, but
wheels.
what's the one that you ride on in the new Pokemon game?
Oh yes, there are motorcycle Pokemon. So
Yeah.
there's this new one that looks like a lizard that you can actually ride as a Pokemon, and then there's the 2
it's like a giant
legendaries, Miraidon and Koraidon.
wheel. Thank you. I wasn't going crazy here. All of them are so insane because they're just like minor errand tasks. I think look for keys is a Klefki move, so I'm gonna ignore that one. Let's eat together. That's hilarious. It reminds me of like Let's Go Pikachu or like Let's Go Eevee. Yeah. Minor errand running. I'm gonna go with minor errand running because I feel like paying for a parking ticket is real for some reason.
Okay. Let's see if minor errand running or pay for parking ticket is the right answer. It's pay for parking ticket.
Oh, thank goodness, because I was like, there's no way they're driving.
To be fair, though, yes, there are motorcycle Pokemon. There is a car engine Pokemon. And in one of the Pokemon cards, Machamp is actually like a parking ticket meter maid.
In the card art? That's so
Yeah.
good.
I believe Look for Keys is a Klefki move.
Mhm.
Let's See Together is a buddy Pokemon card with like
That makes
Eevee,
sense.
Pikachu, and like some of the
What?
starters.
I was cooking.
Minor errand running, I don't remember. I think it's actually on multiple cards.
That's insane. I imagine it might be a Mr. Mime move, you know? Like he
It could
seems
be.
humanoid. I just like to think that Mr. Mime is doing minor errands with Ash's mom, you know?
Stop.
Oh. Major errands.
Let's go. I feel like I gotta catch up now. I feel like Steph's way taking over the lead here.
Right now I'm at 2,400. Larissa, you have 1,600.
No.
Steph, Larissa, you gotta make some ground.
I know. I gotta go for the 500s. Let's go with Poke Crime for 500.
All right. Remember how this one works?
Yes, it's a pun. I got it.
Breaking news: the Elite Four have all been poisoned. They were found at an Elite Four dinner party with just a few bites of food eaten, and they were all slumped in their chairs and foam, it's supposed to say foam, coming out of their mouths. Thanks to a quick response, they should all live, but who could have done this? Who poisoned the Elite Four?
Poison. Ooh, I feel like there's a poison Pokemon that's got a very poisony sounding name. Shoot. The only thing that's coming up in my mind, I don't think it's a Pokemon, or if it is, please help me come up with the name. It's like a Poseidon,
Poseidon, the Greek god or Roman god?
I know, but I feel like there's one. It's like the frog one. That's got like a
Politoed?
No.
And there's Poipole.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
It looks like a giant needle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Poipole. I know that's wrong, but I'm gonna go with it.
Steph?
The only Pokemon that came to my head for this was I'm pretty sure this is the Seviper, which is the snake, right?
Okay.
The poison snake.
Okay. And those are both sound reasoning. Very good guesses.
I know it's totally wrong.
Great guesses. Answer, it was an oddish. Something just didn't taste right.
Damn it.
Oh, Lord. That's
so good.
lame.
It was an odd dish.
Yeah.
Something just didn't taste right.
I was
Get it?
too focused on the poison.
Oddish, odd dish. That's what did it. Yikes.
Yikes.
All right.
All right, Disney Buddies 200.
Disney Buddies 200. We're going in. Going in strong. Who would Peter Pan have as his Pokemon partner?
Oh, Lord. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Whoa.
I'm just singing to remind me of the delight of Peter Pan in that universe that I definitely have seen.
Hey, you sang the song, not me.
Not years ago. Who would he have as his little Pokemon person? He needs
his little guy.
Someone magical, someone that can fly. I'm thinking a little Tinkerbell, but a bell. Is there a bell Pokemon? Victory Bell.
Okay, there's Victory Bell, there's Bellsprout, there's Chingling, who is a physical bell, and then there's the Tinkatuff, Tinkaton, and there's another Tinka Pokemon. So if that's the route you want to go. Those are the Pokemon.
I'm gonna do Victory Bell. I'm gonna go with my first bell that I mentioned.
Okay, Larissa, what is your guess?
Well, I'm thinking of Tinkerbell, so I gotta go with Tinkerton.
Tinkaton?
And also Tinkerbell is a mechanical fairy where she works with engineering and she creates things.
An artificer.
Mm-hmm.
Those are both great answers, and I wouldn't have helped you if they were the right answer. Because the right answer is actually Drifloon.
No!
Because its Pokedex entry says that stories go that it grabs the hands of small children and drags them away to the afterlife. It dislikes heavy children.
Heck?
And there are multiple different entries about Drifloon stealing children. And some of them are it tries to steal children, but it ends up just being grabbed by a child and becoming its life partner, and just staying in the hands of it until it gets let go and flies away.
That's so sad.
Oh my.
So just like Peter Pan, Drifloon kidnapping children.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's the next one, Larissa?
I gotta go with random for 500.
Whoa, we're going random for 500.
I have to.
Like I said, I think this category is supposed to name vacation, but yeah. My favorite part of going on vacation is when I can enjoy a beautiful picnic by the lake and have
Oh, I'm gonna go with like Crema, the ice cream Pokemon.
Okay.
Son of a gun, I was gonna do that one.
Damn it!
Is there an evolution of that?
There's, I think, a pre-evolution. I
A
don't remember.
pre?
I really don't remember.
Are there any like other food Pokemons?
Tons of food Pokemon. You could eat most Pokemon.
It's true.
Well, okay.
We do have an episode on that. If you haven't listened to it already,
Yeah,
go
if
back.
you haven't listened to our Which Pokemon Would You Eat episode, go back and listen.
That's true. That's funny. Now I'm going to look it up. I didn't want to look
Uh-oh.
up anything.
I'm not going to the Pokedex because I'm Steph and I'm so smart.
I know.
Here she goes.
I have no shame. I know my limits.
Ice cream Pokemon.
Oh, Vanillite, Vanillix.
Oh yeah, Vanillite. That'd be good.
Vanillish, I believe, is one of them too.
Yeah, I'll do Vanillite.
Vanillite. Okay, both fantastic guesses. Something you would eat in the summer, and it is all about eating because when you're by the lake and you're having a picnic, you want to have a bite of delicious food.
Oh Lord.
A bite of delicious food.
That was
That's
good.
right.
That was good. What does Gabite look like? I don't even remember that Pokemon.
He is the one before Garchomp.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
All right. Well, I guess we'll do the translator. I'll remember this time it's Gen 1 for 300.
Gen 1. All right, translator Gen 1 for 300. See what the answer is. The scrolls remained motionless. His punishment provoked a conflicted, remorseful commotion.
The scrolls? None of these words probably help at all.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah, I'm trying to go with vibes.
I'll give you guys a hint. It doesn't help because you're going to think way too much on it.
Okay.
But scrolls is probably the most useful.
Okay, so that was the first word I said that I picked up on. Scrolls.
But it's not. Remember, it's been translated probably 10 or 12 times.
Yeah.
Gen 1. Gen 1. God, I don't know. Wait. Kabuto. No. Oh, wait. Yes, Kabuto's a little like horseshoe crab one, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna say that one.
Okay. Good guess.
Final answer?
Yes, final answer.
Well, I know it's not Kabuto because that was the answer from before.
Was it?
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh.
All right, Larissa, what's your guess?
I'm gonna go with Ekans again, just because it gives me the vibes of that. You know?
Whatever.
Okay. The actual answer is Voltorb.
What?
It rolls to move. If the ground is uneven, a sudden jolt from hitting a bump can cause it to explode.
Makes absolutely no sense.
It's from Pokemon Gold.
Oh man, I was trying to think of a snake. You know, it stays motionless. You know, unless provoked. You know, damn.
Yep. Unfortunate. All right. So what category are you going to choose next?
Well, I gotta go for the 500s. You know, so I'm gonna go with Disney Buddies for 500.
All right, this one you might be able to get. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Disney Buddy seems easier. You know. Who would Mulan have as a Pokemon partner?
Damn it, I gotta think because the answer is dragon. Because you want to think of like Mushu. Shoot. Don't think of him. Think of a pun or something in a Pokedex entry that would make sense.
You got this.
Or a mirror. Oh, a mirror. Ooh, is there a mirror Pokemon?
I don't know.
So that tells me it's probably not a mirror Pokemon. Shoot. A sword Pokemon? A samurai Pokemon? Oh no, I want to get it right because I want to have a chance of winning this game. Oh, damn. It's a man. I'll make a man out of you. Oh. Am I cooking with something there? Again.
Let her cook.
I'm going to go with Mr. Mime.
Okay.
Because Mulan was imposing as a man. And so she's just got a little man buddy with her.
All right.
Yeah.
Steph, what's your guess?
Oh Lord, I have no idea. I'm not that smart to think of Pokemon names with stuff like that, or else I'd be here for 30 minutes trying to think of something. I don't know. I was thinking Mulan. Also, Milk Tank starts with an M. Let's just do that.
Miltank and Mulan, the pair that can't be separated.
There is a line that says dishonor on your cow, so.
Perfect. Larissa made the connection I could not yet see, so there we go.
Fortunately, the connection is Huntail because she always has the Huns on her tail.
Damn it.
Yep.
Never even heard of that Pokemon, so.
Oh man.
He's one of Clamperl's evolutions.
That's so good.
Okay, so let's finish out the embarrassment of this category. Let's do Disney Buddies for 400. Let's get it out of here because I don't want to have to think of these anymore.
Oh no.
Who would Woody have as a Pokemon partner?
The snake in his boot. There's a snake in his boot. It's gotta be Ekans because that's snake backwards. I don't know.
Is that your guess?
The
You went on
confidence.
this huge rant, and then you're like, I don't know.
That's my guess, Ekans.
All right, Larissa, what are you guessing?
I'm gonna go for like a random like bebop boop kind of character, like a robot guy, because that's what Buzz gives me.
All right.
Buzz. Ooh, maybe there's a Pokemon with a name with Buzz in it, right?
Buzzswole.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
You know what? That was the original answer of this. However, Steph had big brain moves.
Damn it.
It's Ekans
Is
because
it
he got a
really?
snake in his boot.
Oh my god.
That was hilarious. I had to contain my laughter when you guessed it.
Oh my god.
Wow, you got one of the Disney buddies correct.
That's just the first like meme I think of when I think of like Toy Story now. There's a snake in my boot.
Larissa, the original answer was Buzzswole.
Damn it, because I thought that was too obvious. I was like, you can't go for that. That's just, you gotta go like 4D chess level.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I think if you get the rest of these, you might win.
Maybe.
There's also Final Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy? I'm excited. Okay.
All right, which one are you choosing next, Steph?
Huh? I thought I chose last. It's Larissa's
Oh,
turn.
sorry, Larissa, which one are you choosing?
Yes, it is my turn. So I gotta go for 500 for Gen 1 Poke Translator.
All right, let's see what we got here. During the day, IT people hide their secrets. The sun rises to its glory.
It sounds like an IT cult, you know, like they all decided to join like a yoga or an ashram, you know? They got too into it.
I'll give you guys another hint on this one. Felt bad for the Voltorb one.
That was so random.
I believe in this case, it accidentally got capitalized at some point in a translation mix. So then changed it to IT. So.
The sun rises to its glory. I feel like that's the key I'm looking for, you know?
I honestly don't remember what this one is.
It's all good. Sun rises to its glory. People hide their secrets. Shoot. You know what? I've already said this as an answer, but it's giving me the vibes of like I said, like a cult, you know? And I feel like Hypno would definitely be a cult leader. So I'm gonna go with that.
Hypno would be a cult leader, absolutely.
In the morning, he lets them discard their shame.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking Soul Rock.
Okay, Soul Rock's
That's pretty
Gen 2 or 3, I
God
believe.
dang it. I only think of the Gen 3 because that's all I know. Gen 1? Oh, Lord.
I even chose Gen 1. I'm like, well, they'll probably know Gen 1 more than any other gen.
No, I don't. I know Gen 3 better than Gen 1,
That's hilarious
actually.
to me.
I'll be the next quiz.
I don't know. I guess I'll just go with Kangaskhan. I don't... Whatever.
Okay, let's see what the answer is. Oddish from Pokemon Red Blue. During the day, it keeps its face buried in the ground. At night, it wanders around sowing its seeds.
Bad design, game designer. That was an answer already for a different question.
From a different category, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Whatever. On to the next.
All right.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
All right. You know what? We're going to finish out this category because it's rough. Let's do 400.
400 for Pokemon Gen 1 translations. In this case, well-dressed and sleepy have completely different
Or I'm
meanings.
going to say you're drowsy. That's Gen 1, right?
Okay.
Or is that Gen 2?
That is, nope, drowsy is Gen 1.
That's my final
In this
answer.
case, well-dressed and sleepy have completely different meanings.
Well-dressed. What Pokemon could be considered vaguely well-dressed? I keep saying it, but I feel like this time, for real, it is Mr. Mime.
All right, let's see what the correct answer is.
Damn it!
Slowpoke. Incredibly slow and sluggish, it is quite content to loll about without worrying about the time. Which, I don't know how that became... So, incredibly slow and sluggish, it's quite content to loll about without worrying about the time, became, in this case, well-dressed and sleepy have completely different meanings.
I mean, sleepy. I get sleepy, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. 3 questions left. Which one do you want?
Let's go with 400 for random.
400 for random. All right. Being in the mountains is great. I sing a song and hear...
What the heck?
I'm trying to think of songs. It feels very musical based, you know, like the Sound of Music, or maybe you're going real deep here. We just watched Les Mis, so you hear the people sing.
You do hear the people sing.
Sing a song in here. Shoot. Shoot. There's got to be a pun here. Come on. Come on. You could do this, Rissa. You could do this. I have dedicated followers I know that are cheering for me to overtake Steph right now, and I'm disappointing them.
I was going to say the Loristers, but I don't think
No,
that's
that
right.
doesn't work at all. Oh, no. You hear... Oh. Maybe you hear a volt beat, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Because you're walking around with your boombox and you have those mad beats. I know it's wrong, but I'm going to go with it.
Okay, Steph.
I've been sitting here trying to think of something. I cannot think of a single one that's going to go with
Being in the mountains is great. I sing a song in here.
In here, I hear something, all right.
That's right, you do.
I hear the emptiness from my thoughts in my head right now.
Very dark.
Tons of those.
I hear thwacky again.
Are we going with thwacky?
I'm going with thwacky because I can't think of anything.
Larissa, you were on the right path.
Darn it.
The answer is Chimeco.
No!
The chime echo through the air.
That's really good. Can you give me a pity point? You know?
Can you give Larissa one pity point, please, Steph?
One pity point given.
All right, thank you. All right, Steph.
Then we'll do 300.
All right, trying to get them points. My family and I tried taking a road trip out west, but when we got to the mountain tunnel, it was blocked by fallen rocks. There was
a Geodude.
There was a Geodude. Okay.
I've said this already.
I don't think that's right.
No, I don't either. But that's okay, Steph. You're clearly winning. You're clearly the expert here, even though you're seems like you're a little upset with yourself. But you are winning. Just a reminder.
You are winning. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this, and if it's not this pun, I'm gonna be very upset with you because this is a missed opportunity. It's
Okay.
timber. There was a timber.
All right. My family and I tried taking a road trip out west, but when we got to the mountain tunnel,
no, I'm changing my mind. Avalanche.
That's not a
Yes,
Pokemon.
it is. It's like a Ava something.
Avalug. Yep. Is that what you want?
Timber or avalanche. I'm gonna go timber.
Timber. All right. My family and I tried taking a road trip out west, but when we got to the mountain tunnel, it was blocked by fallen rocks. There was nose pass. There was no pass.
Oh, Lord.
No.
Timber's a good answer,
Damn.
but there was nose pass.
I'm so upset.
Stupid.
You missed on that
All right.
opportunity, buddy.
I had a better one. All right, we're on the last one. Larissa, this is yours first, I suppose. We love taking a vacation to a national park because...
Why do we love going to national parks? We love to go hiking. We love picnicking. We love camping. What do we do in a national park? We sightsee. We look.
I can hear the cogs in Larissa's brain twirling
Dude,
real
it's
fast,
rough.
and there's a
It's
lot of
rough
steam.
out here in this category. This category sucks. I'm not gonna lie.
This is the vacation category, the random one. I think I typed random because I didn't know what to put in here, and then I typed out all the questions and forgot to change it at the end.
That's funny. I'm gonna go with, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a bug type Pokemon. Lokix. We liked looking.
Okay, I don't know what Pokemon that is. All right. Steph, what's your answer?
Yeah, because I have one right on the top of my head.
You do. You're so smart.
Don't patronize me. We love taking a vacation to a national park because ditto.
Hey.
The actual answer is we love taking a vacation to a national park because it's pretty dun sparse out there. Pretty darn sparse. No one's there.
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
Steph's just so upset with the pun. She's just
I
like, forget
am.
it, rip it up, burn down the computer screen.
It's pretty dun sparse out there.
That's pretty good.
The final Jeopardy category is
Ooh.
previous podcast answer.
Oh my god.
How much would you like to wager? Well, you guys write down a number first. Like, legitimately, like, think of a number before somebody else
Okay,
says
I
it.
have 2,800 points. Larissa, you have 1,601.
Okay.
Okay, I know what I'm wagering.
I also too.
Okay. All right. Larissa, since you're in last place, what are you wagering first?
1601.
Okay, you're wagering all of it, right?
Absolutely.
Steph?
I was wagering 800.
Okay. All right. The question is, in a previous podcast episode, I had made my perfect Pokemon team. Name 3 out of the 5 or 6 Pokemon on my team that were part of my perfect Pokemon team. Do not use Instagram or Twitter or anything as a reference. I will give you some time to write down the answers or come up with the answers, and then we will reveal it just like in Jeopardy.
Oh, man, I'm so upset.
I'm only looking for 3 out of the 6.
Wait, oh Lord, what is that one? Okay, I've got 3.
Steph, how confident are you with yours?
I'm pretty okayly confident, somewhat. I feel all right about it.
I have my answers. I know I'm not right,
Okay.
but I have them. I'm good.
All right. Well, Steph, you wrote down your answers first. We'll let you go first.
Okay, so I have Phampi, Larvitar, and the ball ice dude. I don't know the name of it, but I drew a picture of it. It's like the ball with the little parts that come out.
You drew a picture of it. Okay, I'll give that to you. His name is Glalie.
Yeah, with the spikes on his head, kind of like the 3, right? Am I crazy for thinking that?
So you said Phampi,
Phampi, Larvitar, and the ice
Glalie.
Yes.
Okay. Larissa, what are your guesses?
So my answer also includes Phampi and Glalie, and my third is Heracross.
Oh.
Okay, those are some of my favorite Pokemon. You guys are not wrong. You guys both got one correct, which was Glalie.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my team was all ice types, because remember, there was typing or a theme.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Frostmoth, Glalie, Baxcalibur, Shiny Articuno, Glaceon, and Mamoswine. Yep, I do love Phampi, and I do love Larvitar and Heracross. Those are some of my favorite Pokemon. However, it's not my team. So, Larissa, you lost all your money. Steph, you lost $800. Steph, you are today's big winner.
I'm sorry, fans. I couldn't bring it back for you guys. I'm really sorry.
Couldn't bring back it for the Ristlers.
The Rizzlers!
Instead of the Rizzlers, yeah. All right. I don't have any actual physical prize for you. I'm sorry.
That's disappointing.
I believe you can host the next episode.
Oh.
I sure can do that.
Okay, good. Congratulations. You get to host the next episode. So, everybody, thank you so much for coming to Pokemon Jeopardy Shifting Tones Edition. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching this YouTube video. I hope it's not a complete train wreck. Thank you so much for always being a part of our team and watching us grow and helping us grow and being a part from the very beginning or just now or somewhere in the middle. It doesn't matter. We just appreciate your support and we love you very much for it. You can follow Shifting Tones on social media at Shifting Tones Pod, primarily over on Blue Sky and Reddit. We might not be using Instagram or Twitter too much anymore. So Blue Sky, Reddit are probably going to be our big two. You can follow me personally at Sir Captain Sam, Larissa at Larissa.Schaefer, or Steph at Spiffy Steffi.
Woohoo.
Oh, also you can follow us on YouTube at Shifting Tones Podcast. That's where this is getting posted.
Sure is.
So thank you so much for staying till the end, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.